If the algorithm sent you this video, it's probably because you're dumb as fuck and you wank it every day to the same porn and you whine because you don't have anyone to fuck. Unless you're one of those bros who think that's a hack to talk to hot girls while they're drunk, or they want to get drunk so they can talk to hot girls. Bzz, that's both wrong. Fuck all that shit. In my opinion, if they're that drunk that late at night, they're there to get fucked. No matter if they're female, male, goat, chicken. If they're at the bar but they will tell you it's to hang out with their girls, yeah, shut up. Sure, fair enough, we have to believe you. If you're not some guy named Jimmy in a tight black shirt and a chain, this video will help you. You can title this, How to Know If a Girl Wants to Fuck You, Not Drunk. Step 1, she wants to talk to you every single day. That doesn't mean she's going to, because obviously if you're watching this channel, you're busy. Pfft, no, you're fucking not. You're watching this fucking video. But you get it. While you're working on something difficult, no, you should be working on something difficult every day so you can progress. Staying the same, staying consistent is good, but you need to work on something hard. But back to the main topic. When you initiate conversation, she automatically wants to talk to you and she doesn't give you any shit. But that doesn't mean she's not going to flirt back with you. Saying shit like, you look ugly in that shirt, you should change it. And you can say shit like, the only thing I'm going to change is this conversation because you're boring me. But obviously don't stop there. You keep changing the conversation until it's making the girl happy. Not necessarily you have to make her laugh, but make it happy. Make it feel like she wants to associate you with good times. And that's what you really want to do. So of course later you can ask her to go out with you if you want a girlfriend. But if you just want to fuck, then ask her for some drinks. It doesn't have to be right away, but as fast as you can. And also, if you want to fuck, you got to make the date last till past 10 p.m. Easiest way. I can't tell you how many girls past 10 p.m. make it fucking easy. Because if you think about it, who the fuck is hanging out with someone past 10 p.m. just to be friends? But remember, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen before 10 p.m. It's just going to be harder, but still really doable. So remember, if she wants to talk to you every day, that's 1 point. Out of 5 you can give yourself if you're there already. Second step, which kind of goes more into that, is she tries to get close to you. So if you're in school, mostly in high school and below, and she tries to talk to you while you're in your group, don't make it so easy. Push back a little bit. Flirt a little bit before you guys leave out of the group. Tell her anything you want to say to me. You can tell it to anyone here. And at that point, she's probably going to walk away. And that's when you say, all right, hold up. What did you want to talk about? And that's when you start moving on to whatever the fuck you want to talk about. She gave you the keys to the boat. You get to steer that bitch. And if she's not leading you somewhere else and she's okay talking there and then, start talking to her and stuff and move from wherever you guys are to somewhere else. Moving locations builds better relationships. Also, there's so many more things to talk about and point out since you're going from one location to the other. And don't be afraid for conversations to just go stale and there's no more things to talk about. You move on to something else or say something super random. Don't stay in your head. I know your anxiety will tell you you're boring, but fuck that, you're not. Tell your mind to shut up and say anything, the first thing that heads to your head, to her, even if it sounds stupid. Trust me, there's something to talk about always. Hell, maybe she's not there yet. Maybe we're just in class and she keeps looking your way or touches you. Literally, it could be anywhere, shoulder, arm. You want to break the touch barrier as fast as you can so it's not awkward touching each other. That's basically what you need to do. You've probably heard that before, but that's truly the hack. That's the fastest way, so it's not awkward. If the situation is awkward, nothing will ever happen that's good. Unless you're looking to be a comedy duo in which awkward situations make comedy so much better. Here's the thing though, if she's a shy girl and she doesn't really like talking, that's probably one of the only situations where you're gonna have to do something about it. Obviously, these tips don't apply to you at all. If that's the girl that you're looking for, you're gonna have to do all the hard work and put all these tips into you, so you're gonna have to talk to her a lot and you're gonna have to touch her. Nope. Don't scare her off. Don't be too touchy, too fast. Really slow. That's the fast way you're gonna do it. And obviously apply all the tips I'm about to give you next. Which this leads me to my next step, which is she'll let you touch her. You know she wants to flunk you. If you can tease her on her arm, poke her arm and say, wow, have you been lifting, bro? And then squeeze her arm. Damn, you're jacked. Caution, don't be too funny because you'll end up in the friend zone. You start off with a joke, then you move on to an introspective question. Let's just take, wow, you look really buff. And then you move on to, why do you think people care so much about the gym? And then you have a real conversation, add some light humor into it, and of course make this interaction no more than maybe half an hour, and then go and do your own thing. Don't stay too long. Don't make yourself too open. She's not your girlfriend. You just want to crack. Go and make plans with your fucking boys. Or even if you have no friends, go home and start working on something you can work hard for every day. And if you're already doing it, keep doing it. Make a schedule. Don't add talking to her in the schedule. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, don't let that even bother you. Ideally, you would have another friend in the class you can talk to so you're not always talking to this girl, because scarcity is what makes people really want it really bad. Have you ever want to buy something online and you're just telling yourself, it's in my cart, I'll buy it one day, then it goes away and you can't find it for that price ever again? Since it's rare that that item's there at that price, you're gonna really want it, and next time that you find that item for that price, you're gonna buy it automatically. And if it's out of stock forever, that makes the other person desperate. So that's how you make her want to touch you, if she isn't already. And if she is, dude, she wants to flunk you. Because if you think about it in her perspective, think about a girl in your life right now that you usually don't think about. Would you let her touch you on the shoulder or on the arm randomly throughout the day? Fuck no, you wouldn't. Get off of me, Geronda. I don't like you that way. Now think about the girl you like. Of course you're gonna be happy as fuck. That's the feeling that you should make her feel. But look, let me tell you, this is why you shouldn't feel bad if it's not happening right now. Even Nancy over there, if she gets a little makeover just to play the game, of course you're not going to complain. She looks way different, and that should be you. If you're an ugly bulldog, you can always change it. Just look up guides online. Step 4, I alluded to this before, but it all depends if you want a girl with value or not. If she's a girl you really like and one day you'd like to take a more serious approach, trust me, turn this video off. Take it slow. Even if she does want to flunk you, it's better to just make her wait the longest. Note, not too long, while you sprinkle in some flirting every day. If you guys are planning on smashing, just like the subscribe button, on let's say the 5th or 6th date, wait until the 8th date. And on the 6th, 7th date, when you bring her over, you could just say fuck it if you're into it right there and then. But if she doesn't want this right away, that's how you know she's worth so much more than any bitch out there. If she's following the 2-3 steps before this and she's still doing this, that means that she likes you, but she wants to take it slow, which to me means she's protecting what's valuable to her. Look, unfortunately, I've never met someone like that, but one of my friends has, and wow, she's amazing. And if you're like me, or probably about 65% of the universe, you just want to flunk all day. That's the polar opposite. You want to lead her to the mansion as fast as you can. If the other 3 steps are not executed just yet, make that happen. And also make it clear in your head what type of girl you want this to be. Remember, you don't want to be Jimmy, but you also don't want to be Carl, who is too in his head, doesn't believe girls actually like him. Maybe he is ugly, but he doesn't want to change anything about himself. He thinks he's perfect the way he is, which I'll be honest is totally fine as long as you're okay with whatever comes your way. But if you want to be proactive, maybe things in your life aren't working the way you want, you're going to have to learn, improve, and apply. If you want a hoe, you're going to have to look like a hoe. If you want a girl who studies in the library and is very quiet, start looking into books, being smart, studying, understanding deep psychology about the mind, because I'm sure she's read a bunch of that. Or if you've already improved from the past, you like the way you look and act, say fuck it and just roll with the punches. Look, it's not that deep. I'm not trying to gas at you. People don't fucking care. And step 5, final step, this is the major one to make sure she wants to fuck you. She is okay grabbing a drink or food late at night with you. That means you have set the date. You're both okay and ready for whatever happens at night. And at night is the most dangerous, the most romantic. Most random stuff will happen. Plus, there's always a lot of light, so when you take photos, it looks amazing. And that's exactly what she's gonna like to do. Also, this builds ultimate trust because most people are sleeping at this time and you guys are having fun outside. When it's cold, you can put your arm around her or hold her hand, it makes it easier to break the touch barrier. Even if you're dating, the wall's still there. Maybe it's easier to jump over, but you're still gonna have to break it. Also, there's a pretense I've explained already, especially if you sent her suggestive or fun text before this. If you want a video on that, let me know in the comment section below. Just remember, if you go for drinks, depending on if it's a club or a bar, you'll probably see a Jimmy in there. First off, if you're in a club, what the fuck are you doing if this is a date? You don't want the situation to be too hectic because then you want to focus on yourself. If there's too many people talking around, you can't really hear each other, that's not the vibe you want. And whatever you do, no expensive dinners, as cheap as it can get, and no movie theaters. I would rather you guys go to a park or a Walmart, Target. It's way better because you can hear each other, you can tease, you can buy a bunch of food and shit like that and invite her back to the bat cave, the mansion, the crib, whatever you want to call it. Remember, snacks, not food. You don't want anything like onion or tomato or anything like that. Just little things you can shove in your mouth. And then when you take her back to your place, make a game out of it. I'll leave the rest of that to a future video. In my opinion, if all these boxes are checked and things are going amazingly, this should be pretty smooth. And if not all the boxes are checked and maybe one or two are. It really doesn't matter as long as you ask her out there and then, as fast as you can. Don't wait, don't get nervous. Do it now. That's exactly what I'll end this video. No more talking. Just remember, do what you have to do. Remind yourself what I did today. And if you want more in life, search for it, work on it, and make it a daily thing to accomplish anything. Peace.